Oh God, how strange, my gorgeous Gemini, how strange. You are going to be visited by this spirit, this week. And it's going to happen at a time when you are by yourself, when it's dark, and you are really going to be kind of a little bit scared to start with. But it's not about being scared, or it's not about being visited by the spirit. It's about being visited by this particular spirit, because this is somebody who was in your life, who obviously passed away, who crossed over on the other side, but somebody who you were ridiculously close to as well. And maybe if you're really, really young, then maybe you don't even remember, maybe this spirit died, maybe this person died when you were really young, but maybe that person had a very strong connection with you, so now it's kind of deciding to step forward and kind of guide you and help you. This is so important. So it's not about being scared by the spirit, but it's knowing at that moment in time that something very abrupt is actually going to happen. Maybe something is going to fall down, something is going to make a really loud noise, really loud bang, and you're going to be like that, oh my God, I'm scared. Do you know? But then again, at that moment in time, there is going to be this great sense of like a relief and a really calm feeling, and now suddenly you will know who this is, and you will be able to know this immediately, who this is. This is so important for you to understand, because you are going to have that warm feeling within, where you will clearly know, my gorgeous Gemini, who this is. Maybe you will even smell the certain food that person used to cook. Maybe you will smell the certain tobacco that this person used to smoke, maybe the certain perfume, or maybe you will just feel it and you will just sense it, who this is. But at the same time, what's really important, my gorgeous Gemini, is to reflect at that moment in time. As soon as you hear that noise, as soon as you hear that bang, this is a sign for you to understand that you are being visited by very special spirit. This is like your spirit guide, basically, my gorgeous Gemini. It takes a lot of energy for them to actually kind of convey a certain message to us, or tell us, or give us a certain message. It takes lots of energy for the spirits to do this, so they really need to they really need to want this, if you know what I mean. So you know that this is going to be an important moment. So as soon as you hear that bang, as soon as you hear that noise this week, my gorgeous Gemini, what you need to understand is you need to reflect on your mind straight away. You have to remind yourself to think, what were you thinking about the time, because it's about what was exactly on your mind. And I can assure you, number one is to do with one specific person. Somebody vulnerable in your life needs your help. Somebody vulnerable in your life needs your protection. They need your one specific person, maybe younger person, vulnerable person, maybe really much older vulnerable person due to their age, for example, but one specific vulnerable person needs your help. And you will know who that is, because that person means to you so much, and that person was on your mind because you're worrying persistently about something when it comes to the specific person in your life. And this is your sign that you need to kind of really do something about it, but you need to be very quick. You must not wait for the time to kind of pass. You must not wait. This should be like a main priority right now at this stage of your life, because this is going to get back to you big time. This is to do with somebody who means to you so much, and it's to do with somebody who you were worried before anyway. So it is going to be on your mind also, not just that person, but there is some kind of solution that was already on your mind, something that you're going to be thinking, who needs your help and what you're going to do. And maybe this is going to be a sign to pay attention. You just had a solution. So it's not only about being reminded of the person, that person needs help, but it's also about knowing that you already have a solution. You just kind of really kind of not ignoring it. Maybe you're not you don't feel strong enough, or you don't feel like it's the right time, but this is your sign, is the right time to step through and help to this person, because this is going to be way more important and way more serious than you can possibly imagine. Later on, you will know exactly where I was coming from, and what else the spirit is going to let you know. It's not only about that, but at the same time, it's to do with some kind of option. So it's not only about a specific person in your life, but it's also to do with some kind of option and opportunity that you're not too sure whether it's the right option and opportunity for you or not. And the answer is most certainly yes. So the spirit is trying to let you know to go for some kind of option and opportunity that was at the same time on your mind as well. And also, my gorgeous Gemini, this is a mind-blowing week. This is a mind-blowing week. It's going to be so busy, but you're not even going to notice how busy it's actually going to be. And only within the last couple of days this week, you're going to realize how busy this week has been. It's brilliant. And that means that a lot is going to happen, like where you are responding to things, you know, from the back of your subconscious mind, which is brilliant, which means that you're going to be spiritually elevated, which is fantastic. Anyway, so do pay attention to signs and synchronicities, and do pay attention to, especially if you come across the numbers 333, 777. Pay attention to very shortly, as soon as you become aware of these numbers, for example, pay attention shortly after there is going to be some kind of realization for you, some kind of opportunity, some kind of opportunity that you kind of really should go for it as well. But let me tell you that at the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Geminini, you are going to have a really mind-blowing idea. Now, this is a big mama. Oh, do you know what? So sorry. I've hurt my shoulder so badly. So if I do make a noise like like this, I'm sorry. I can't help, because it's like a nerves pain. You know what I mean? I can do things and I'm fine mentally, spiritually, and all that. But when it comes to nerve pain, it's like, oh, I might make a noise like this. So I'm not doing that to you. You know, just to let you know. Now, at the beginning of this week, you are going to have a mind-blowing idea. Mind-blowing idea. Listen to me very carefully. You're not going to be able to stop thinking about this idea whatsoever. This idea is going to change your life. This idea is going to be major. It's going to have a major impact on your life. This idea is going to bring a huge accomplishment to you. This idea is going to make you feel so good about yourself. This idea is going to bring ultimate change into your life. It's not only about the accomplishment, it's a lot to do with the success, but it's a lot to do with you finally feeling happy. This is absolutely brilliant, and I'm not saying that you weren't happy before, but you will see as soon as you become aware of this idea, this is instantly going to elevate you. So you will know kind of by these feelings and emotions where you want to be placed in this life, on this spiritual journey. It's to do with your soul calling, of course. It's to do with your spiritual purpose. So we can't really ignore these vibrations and energy, because they speak to us, they talk to us in a completely different way that only we can understand, no one else. You know, certain things that when it comes to feelings and emotions and vibration, only we can kind of understand through our own, you know, filter. You know what I mean? Like, if I can call it like this. But so yeah, this idea is going to be absolutely brilliant indeed, and I really like it. This is going to be wise. This is going to allow you to be who you are. This is going to change your life, and this is also going to be extremely beneficial, not only for your financial situation and for your finances, but it's also like for things spiritual, because it's going to bring you very close to some kind of a wish, something that you've been dreaming of for so long now. And you know, it's like a basically, do you know what? It's like and then suddenly, like about 2 days later, you are really going to be reminded of a specific person from your past, from a long time ago. Suddenly, you're going to be thinking about your childhood. Suddenly, you're going to be thinking about happy memories. But there is one specific person who is going to be highlighted here. And just pay attention to why that particular person is suddenly going to be highlighted when you're thinking about your childhood or you're thinking about happy memories. There is an answer for you, an answer going to come, and that answer that you're going to have, it's more like a kind of going to really match your situation when it comes to you having an insight, like what is kind of missing in your life. It's going to come through that particular person. That particular person is going to be directly responsible for this insight that you're going to have, what is actually missing in your life, which is going to be brilliant indeed. And also, after that moment in time, my gorgeous Gemini, you're going to be kind of like you're going to find yourself being surrounded by the group of people, or you're going to be looking at the group of people. And you know what? There is something that you're going to learn. There is something that you're going to realize. There is something that you're going to understand. And what you're going to understand while you're looking at this group of people is how to deal with the specifics, a challenge, some kind of challenge that was, oh my God, affecting your life for way too long now, for way too long. So this is gonna really kind of make you aware of like which decision do you need to make, and you are gonna make an important decision how to deal with this specific challenge, something really bad that was affecting you for the last 7 to 8 months. This is to do with like a new phase of your life starting, and the transformation it's about to begin. This is going to be brilliant, which means that, you know, when it comes to this week, I would not kind of like make financial investments. After this week, it's fine. This week is for planning and for like kind of going with the flow and paying attention to our subconscious mind and our intuition. But after this week, if you would like to financially invest into something, then go for it. This week is the week of transformation, and I would not suggest you to financially invest. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, you know, things are going to start becoming very busy for you, and you are going to kind of like really have a really good news to start with, really important news, and this is going to mean to you so much, and it's to do with like an emotional level. This is so important to you, but at the same time, at around the midweek, you are going to realize like a few different options are going to be on your mind, and almost as if like you're going to be wondering like, oh my god, for such a long time there hasn't been so many things happening. Maybe enough things didn't happen, you know, for so long, and now I'm suddenly having these few different options, the few different options. So it's important not to rush with these few different options, okay? It's important to step back and go for the option which is going to reflect on your finances, and it's going to reflect on your financial situation. And I know it sounds like, oh god, you know, oh, you see what I mean, pain here. Yeah, this is going to reflect on your finances and, you know, on your financial situation in the best possible way. So the option that you need to go for needs to be the option that has got something to do with your finances, or it's going to improve your finances. This is so important because it's also going to bring a strength and confidence back into your life along the way, because there is so much more to it indeed. And also at around the midweek, you're really going to surprise yourself. You're going to do something, bless your heart. You're going to give something to someone. You're going to make an important step, an important move, and it looks like you're going to give something to someone who you would never give something to. And this is brilliant, and this is really going to surprise you. And it means that you haven't got a grudges in between you and somebody else, and this is brilliant. You will clearly show your maturity, and I absolutely love this about you. As a karmic reward after that moment in time, you are going to have this psychic message. You are going to have this psychic message, and the psychic message that you are going to have, it's also like something is like kind of going to come to you, some kind of inspiration, something is going to inspire you, and it's nothing even to do with this, but it is going to be like pretty much showing the element of your life that was again missing. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Gemini, this is absolutely mind-blowing. Now things are about to start making sense. Now you're gonna realize why so many things have been delayed in your life. As soon as you become aware of like this potential like at around the end of the week, you're gonna become aware of like this potential, and this is gonna be absolute unlimited potential, and this is going to be absolutely brilliant. It's to do with the fact where you're going to realize, oh my god, it's some kind of hard work ahead of you, but you have to do this for the love of God. This is just so important, because on one hand, this potential that you're going to become aware of, this is to do with your life. This is now suddenly you become aware of so many possibilities, so many opportunities, so many options. You're gonna feel like you were sleeping all this time, but I mean that in the best possible way. And it's not only about like so many opportunities, you know, it's just like suddenly you're gonna feel this thirst for life, you're gonna feel this zest for life, and there is someone very, very special who is about to walk into your life at around the end of this week as well, my gorgeous Gemini. Somebody beautiful, it's about to enter your life. If you're looking for a lover or something like that, then it's to do with that, you know, and you're gonna love it, because the level of understanding, it's gonna be like completely different to anything else you ever came across in your entire life before. And if you're not looking for a lover, then this is going to be a really amazing like-minded friend, a like-minded person who is just gonna make your whole life so much better. it's the bottom line is, it's like some kind of understanding you will have that you will like. There are going to be 2 or 3 different things that you're going to be sharing with each other when it comes to like something very, very specific, and you're going to find this so refreshing, my gorgeous Gemini. And this is the sign that we need to kind of work on a bit more on relationships in our lives and focus on the people who do make us feel so, so, so good about ourselves. Okay, my gorgeous Gemini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.